was a case of no love lost when Melbourne and Adelaide squared up in their second duel of the season. In infamous scenes that reverberated throughout the Hyundai A-League, Reds boss John Kosmina and victory skipper Kevin Muscat demonstrated the virtues of passion in a pressure cooker at the Telstra Dome. The rematch at Hindmarsh Stadium was played out in front of a colourful Brazilian backdrop that signalled the home debut of World Cup winner Romario. The dynamic forward was looking to add to his phenomenal tally of 986 career goals. In 5 league meetings between the two sides, Melbourne had defeated Adelaide on just one occasion and had yet to find the back of the net at Hindmarsh. Kosmina's side met the league leaders at a crucial point in their season, staring down the barrel of 3 straight defeats. A league record crowd, just shy of 16,000, crammed Hindmarsh Stadium for a glimpse of Romario's first appearance on home soil. The compact Brazilian paired fellow countryman Fernando in Kosmina's 4-4-2 lineup. A 4th yellow card of the season to Jason Spaniolo relegated the midfielder to a spectator role, with Matthew Kemp earning a start at left back. Young Socceroo Nathan Burns lined up at right midfield. Victory skipper Kevin Muscat was greeted with a less than warm reception from the Adelaide faithful. The controversial midfielder returned from a knee injury to partner Grant Brebner in the middle of the park. Steve Pantelides was favoured to Adrian Caceres on the left, while Mark Burns covered the injured Daniel Piakowski at left back. Simon Hill and Robbie Slater called the match from Hindmarsh Stadium.
And Bajic had a chop at Fred there. Mark we said it hadn't been feisty, and Robert Bajic gets a straight red card. Incredible! Well, absolutely needless from the Adelaide goalkeeper. The Melbourne fans celebrate. It's stupidity of the highest order.
It's just a brain snap, really. It's just no need to do that. He leaves Mark Shea, you see there clearly in picture, leaves him with no option but to produce the red card.
Daniel Beltrame, of course, is the reserve keeper. He's going to be thrown into the fray after just 15 minutes. Travis Dodd is the man who's going to be sacrificed. It's Muscat against Beltrame. And there's no contest. Kevin Muscat's done it again. His 6th successful conversion. Hindmarsh goes mad. There's 1 or 2 objects being thrown in the direction of the Melbourne number 2, but the league leaders have the lead in the most bizarre of circumstances at Hindmarsh.
Well, it's not only the goal, it's now the numerical advantage as well. Perfect penalty from Kevin Muscat. Right in the corner, you don't stop these. Beltrame goes the wrong way. And Kevin Muscat, such an expert from the penalty spot. Of course, Adelaide right up against it now as John Kosmina has to reshuffle his side tactically.
Here's Fred. Challenge on the Brazilian, of course, gave Melbourne the penalty. Then a late challenge by Brebner on Aloisi. It's going to be another card. What colour? It's red. It's 10 apiece. It's madness at Hindmarsh. Absolute madness.
I'll have to see the replay. It seems a little bit harsh. Here he comes in. Aloisi slides in. Well, I think he's going for the ball. He's seen too much contact.
Well, the leg was over the top, wasn't it? That's the only thing the stats were showing. But is that a straight red? I'm not so sure. Ernie Merrick, unsurprisingly, is not smiling. And this time, we're not blaming him either. Aloisi finding Kemp. First time ball, and Carl Wirtz just says excuse me to Romario. And actually, that's good refereeing by Mark Shield there, because he spotted a foul on Romario at the build-up and just waited to see whether Adelaide got the advantage before awarding the set piece. So we do criticise, but we praise too. And this is Kemp in behind the back. That's a goal by Fernando! Adelaide are all square, and it's Fernando's 4th of the season.
Well, that's a bullet header. Great play from Matthew Kemp. Nice and positive. Skins Caceres, gets his head up, and he picks out Fernando. It's a great leap. And it's a bullet header, and Fernando, the other Brazilian, makes Melbourne pay.
Gets his ball in. It's now Romario. This is where he's dangerous. Romario! Oh, Theoklatos saves with the legs. That was almost the moment everybody had paid to see.
Well, what about the movement, though? The little 1-2, and he was in on goal. Great save from Theoklatos. You could almost sense the huge crowd here, the will that ball to go across the line and into the net.
Now Muscat, and Adelaide caught a bit square here. Also, Danny Allsop! Melbourne have the lead after being under the cosh for much of the second half, and it's Danny Allsop's 9th of the campaign. It's a sucker punch so far as Adelaide are concerned.
But what a great finish. The ball's beautifully crafted, and we talk about Kevin Muscat, about his passing. He picks him out, but look at his first touch. Takes the ball exactly where he needs it to be, on his right foot, low and hard across the keeper. No chance to save that. And the leading goal scorer in the Hyundai A-League strikes.
Well, Danny Allsop back among the goals after 3 blank returns. Oh, now Costanzo has lost the ball to Allsop. This surely the chance to finish it for Melbourne. Allsop off the bar. Archie Thompson with the follow-up. And it's put away to safety by Ross Aloisi, and Adelaide somehow survive.
Danny Allsop gets in 2 minds. Look here, just drive towards that near post. He's thinking about setting up Archie Thompson. In the end, he takes the shot. It does hit the crossbar. What a chance to go 3-1 up.
Well, it's incredible stuff. Now, Allsop, Fred in space. Beltrame thought about coming, but didn't this to finish it. Oh, and a good save burst up by Beltrame, but Fred knocks home the rebound, and another Brazilian is on target, and this time it's Fred, and that has surely won all 3 points for the victory.
Well, it was always likely to happen, wasn't it? Allsop involved. Beautiful pass for Fred. Beltrame a little bit unlucky. Good save for the first strike. But it comes straight back to Fred, controls it, and hits it into an empty net.
Well, the Melbourne fans are in celebratory mood once again.
I thought it was a fantastic performance under very difficult circumstances. They were very tired, 10 on 10, but great performance all round. We hadn't scored a goal till tonight, and so we got 3.
The performance of Romario today, obviously didn't cap it with a goal, but were you happy with him overall?
Yeah, look, he causes problems for people. He had 2 against 1 the whole night. They were worried about him, obviously concerned about him, and he was unlucky not to score. A bit of desperation from Melbourne stopped him from getting at least back to 3-2.